Oh. We're in the end game now. Hey, it's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar, and we're standing in a spot, no, you're not standing here. I am standing in a spot I've been in a lot lately because you guys have been keeping me busy, and I think I've said this several times in previous videos. But welcome back. I'm picking another BrickLink LEGO order from a viewer and somebody who's ordered from my store. We had a couple of really nice messages today and some nice orders from people, and I appreciate it. It's been really good. And my mic. So I noticed in the last video that a couple of times the audio got muffled and little things coming off of my mic. I got to re-glue that on there. But you know what? This is BrickTsar. We don't worry too much about this stuff. Anyway, I had put a bunch of pieces in my store. I got up to 346,000 different elements that were available to the public. And it's down to less than 336,000, I think, when I'm filming this. Let me see what I'm at. Might be over that. Let me see. I got 336,695. So I had gotten to 346,000, which I think was the most I ever had. I was trying to get to 350. Actually, I wanted to get like to 500,000. It's impossible. It's as one person. When you're adding parts to the store and you're selling them faster than you can add them, it's hard to grow the size of your store. It's very interesting what's been happening, because this time it's just amazing how many people have been buying, not only from me but from other sellers that I hear. So I don't want to not take advantage of that right now, because I do want to thin out some things, and that's what we've been able to do. I got some stuff over there I need to part out. I want to try to do that as I get time, but thankfully we still get a lot of these requests for Pablos, and some of the videos, if you're watching this video, you've probably seen a couple others perhaps where I've said I really need to stop doing these Pablos, but I will put a disclaimer. I have filmed a lot of these ahead of time, so I don't know when you're seeing this one. But this is the type of thing, and it's like I said in a previous video that sometimes I feel like I'm obligated. Even when they say it's okay, don't do it. It's like, do it if you can. I feel obligated, and I feel honored, I should say. Let me, and I don't know if I should read this message. Maybe I'll edit the message. I've had a couple of requests, but first let me get to this other order from Larry. So Larry placed a really large order. This is like his 5th order in my store. He wanted a signed brick. He said, thank you for your YouTube channel. So thank you, Larry. Larry, thank you. And 973 pieces he ordered. That's like, ooh. And I know this isn't the type of content that I intended to make, is talking about selling and doing these Pablos, but right now this is where we're at, and I think once everything settles down and people get back to work, it'll slow down here, and then I can get back to work building some stuff. But I got this other order. This was from another Larry. Actually, it's a Lawrence. Or does he go by Larry? Let me look at the note. He left I got to go to the other place where he left the note. That is a coincidence. It's not one of those coincidences that's impossible. But when you get two buyers back to back, his name is Larry also. So this is the other Larry. This is the Moa I Larry. That's your username on BrickLink. He said, hi, Joseph. This is my first order with BrickTsar. It's not his first BrickLink order. He has purchased before. He said, I wanted to send you a note to say hi and thanks for your work in the hobby. I am pretty psyched to get some parts that have been in the BrickTsar basement. It kind of feels like a famous backdrop at this point. You know, go back and watch some of the early videos. It's so funny where this has come from. And this is the power of YouTube, people. We're like a community. I like how you see a lot of sellers that collaborate and learn from each other. It's not like competition, like we're trying to, I want all the buyers to come to me and not go to you. No, Bricks and the Dollar He's the one that taught me a lot, and he's got holy. He's not holy. So, oh, that didn't come out right. He's got a little bit of a different mindset for things because he's a more I don't want to say professional. it's his business. That is his life. I consider myself more of a hobby seller, but I'm probably one of the larger hobby seller stores, even though I'm definitely much lower on the store size. It's like, and he mentioned in his podcast recently about how BrickLink's a lot different in 2020 than it was in like 2009, 2010, around the time he started. And it's true, a store my size then would have looked really large, and now I'm like 90. Well, actually, when I had like 346,000 pieces, I was the 96th largest open store in the U.S., and I'm sure it's gone back over 100. But BrickLink, the landscape has changed, but it's nice seeing all the sellers. We all can learn different things, and I still see people that do things a completely different way than I do. Works for them. But I thank you, Larry, for your message that you left here. He says, like many of your subscribers, I am in my late 40s and experiencing a bit of a LEGO renaissance. I like that word. I said, and it's funny because renaissance kind of ties in with dark ages, because a lot of times when people kind of get away from LEGO for a while, they call that the dark age, and now you're in the renaissance. I like that. He says, I should do a Monty Python reference. Bring me a shrubbery. Okay, there you go. You happy, Mayo? I helped my niece build the city snow groomer, and the nostalgia opened the floodgates. You know, that is how it starts for a lot of people. Getting back into the hobby, you get something for a relative, a child, a niece, a nephew like that, and you do something with them. You're like, oh, this is pretty cool. And they probably like that they have an older relative that likes it as well. So very good. He says, I enjoy your channel and appreciate how hard you must work to get all of this done. Your videos have really helped me to get up to speed, and I enjoy your humor that you add in, particularly commentary about frequently asked questions and user etiquette. Speaking of that, I'm stopping it again in the middle of his letter, his message. So tonight I was going to film my podcast style video, but I only got a couple of talking points for it right now. And I'm thinking I'm going to try to get TheyMightBeBricks to do it, but I'm probably going to film it later than tonight then. But you know what? Never mind. I just realized that this video is probably going to come out either the same day as the podcast or the day after. So never mind. I was going to say leave some questions, but you can still do that. Leave questions and try to use the hashtag BAT, because that's what I initially search, and I search across my whole channel for the most recent questions with the hashtag BAT, BrickTsar Answer Thingy. And it's a quick way for me to pull up questions, because sometimes I get questions that are just general questions that people ask, and they may not even know about that, and they might be asking a question related to that video. And so I want to differentiate from those, because just to maybe get better questions for the podcast or the BrickTsar Answer Thingy videos. He said, I noticed you do Pablo's for folks that make the request, and that would be so fun to see it happen. But of course, only if you feel like it. It's funny because the video I filmed, or one of the videos I just filmed where I said that, you haven't seen it yet, because as I'm reading this right now, filming this video, that video is already on the internet. It's just not public right now. And so now I got another one. So I'm very thankful you worded it that way. He said the autographed brick is a really fun idea. Also, great ways to engage with the audience. Thank you for saying that. And he says, thanks again, Jabbo. Have a great weekend. Regards, Larry. So this is filmed on Friday. So I like that you said that it's a great way to engage with the audience. I'm pretty sure it's a lazy way on my part. I wish I could come up with something that's not just me writing on a brick. But I want to thank Bricks for Chris, he's the one that really kind of indirectly got that rolling, the signed brick thingy. And then I numbered them up to 200, and then the reason I stopped numbering them is because I lost track. When you say, why didn't you just do 201? Well, I gave some out that were different numbers, and it was like, I need to stop. And I lost my list. The list is around here somewhere. But anyway, you're getting a signed brick, the other Larry. So 2 Larrys today got a signed brick. And so I'm going to do his video picking his order. And again, if you have any questions you want me to answer, and you know what? It doesn't necessarily even have to be about Lego or BrickLink. And I've answered a lot of questions, and a lot of times the questions I've already answered are going to come up again. That's okay. It's funny, I did the video on the storage solutions that I use. I have gotten more of those questions than any other question lately. So now what I do is I just send the people to the video about that. So I may have to do videos like that in the future if it's a really commonly asked thing, so that people can just go there instead of me typing all the different types of things that I use for, or whatever the question may be. But it's time to pick his order. Larry's order. It's one of those amazing BrickTsar rare 2x4 bricks right there. And green. Got 14 of these. Sometimes I can't see these drawers when they're down here. He needs 10 of these windows. 30 of these. 20 of these. Supposed to be 13 here. He got all of these. Oh, nope, right up here. 20, I think, of these. So this has been by far, as far as BrickLink, been my best year of selling. Got 5 of those. So I'm thinking I'm gonna finally break down and buy something big that I've been meaning to get, that I promised I would get. So I got an order still on back order from the LEGO May the 4th promotion, Star Wars, you know, all the stuff, all the big stuff's on back order because it's because the stores are closed, so everybody's having to buy online, and they weren't really prepared to fulfill all those orders online, I think. And so once that order is processed, then it'll be, once the payment is processed, then I should have $300 in VIP points to redeem. So that's a lot of points. I've been saving them, not been spending them. Hope these are all here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, so I think that means if the item becomes available and there's a promotion, like not double VIP, but like a gift with purchase, I think it's time to get the Millennium Falcon. I'm going to call my store to see if they have it in stock. I should have done that today, but I wasn't going to be in a position to drive over there to the LEGO store closest to me. But I'm going to do that soon. And I still got a lot of parts from the Millennium Falcon in my store, but that's because some of the parts are also in other sets. So as I part out other sets that have those parts, so I've really lost track of how many parts of the actual Millennium Falcon I sold from that lot I bought at Big Lots. Not Big Lots, it's Bargain Hunt. Is where I got that. So yeah, that's my goal, is to get the Millennium Falcon. 4418. Oh, one lonely 1x3 brick right there. What's next? We got 4958. I gotta get that towel up eventually. It's been laying there forever. I gotta clean up. That mess. There's all kinds of stuff. I haven't even hardly been in this room lately. So we got a lot of things to do, but I've been primarily focusing on parting things out, getting them in the store, fulfilling orders, so that we can have the funds we need to get the things that we want to get later on down the line. All right, where are we going next? 5059. 5059. He didn't get all of these, I don't think. I gotta go over there and count them. Yeah. Ooh, a lot of sand green. A lot of it right there. 5150. Dark 10, 1x3s. Y'all are emptying these drawers out faster than I can find things to put back in them. And oh goodness, I do have a couple of packages coming from Europe, but there are delays. Again, that's another reason I'm not shipping to Europe and other places overseas. But when those come, those are going to be going. Spoiler alert! Towards some of them are going to be going towards my homemaker collection. I am going to work on completing the whole homemaker line. Maybe I can do that before the end of the year. Should be possible. It just is some of the sets. There's very limited sellers that actually have them, and most of them are not complete. So that's going to be the only challenge. Is I can get them complete as far as the pieces go, the actual plastic bricks, but not necessarily the stickers. Some of the stickers were put in unusual places, so it's hard to get those complete. 20 of these. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I think there's supposed to be 19 left. He ordered 30 of these. This one looks like it might be off. Oh, the trays. That's the other thing. Maybe I can fill up using some of these to get rid of some of the trays. I had 28 and down to 27. So maybe I need to do that because it is hard to pick these out. He's got some sand green bricks in here. Right there. Set those there. What did he have in here? Oh, these sand green. 5 of those. One more lot. So that is, I got to put those in a bag. That is Larry's order. Should be all there now. So while I was picking this order, I actually got another order from Joshua, JagsMartin, and he did something very interesting. You don't have to do it, but oh man, he ordered all of my one-piece lot drawers. Oh my, Joshua, JagsMartin. Oh my. 153 items, 153 lots. He just cleared out 153 locations in the store. Oh no. He says, I hope this order makes you laugh or helps you. It did make me laugh. It did. Or it helps you with the spring cleaning with available store drawers. You've mentioned before that you do like it when folks buy your quantity of one item. That is very true. I have watched your Kevin Hinkle artwork Patreon video and realized you don't have a Patreon. I'm sure you've considered it. Love the 2x4 sign brick we have. Hope all is well. Thank you, Jags. And yes, I am considering it. I would like to come up with good rewards. The thing with Kevin Hinkle, he's got excellent rewards. And I think it's worth the annual. If I don't get anything else the rest of the year, I'm very pleased with what I've gotten already. Plus, being able to see some of the other videos that he has available, I'd like to be able to do something like that. Either offer. I can't do artwork. I can offer discounts and things like, or maybe I can send people stuff because I can do Patreon for not just Lego stuff because I have multiple channels. But yes, your order did make me laugh. But I'm not going to do a Pablo of that one. That one's going to be basically get the drawer. Some of those will be in these trays. So that's going to be nice. It's probably going to clear up because I know a lot of the trays initially were the one lot items. I bet you it will clear out probably 10. There's 19 spaces in a tray. Yeah, it might clear out like 5 or 6 of them. Because some of it's going to be in these other drawers over here as well. But anyway, thank you all the Larrys and JagsMartin for the orders. And thank y'all for watching this video this long. And maybe I'll have something clever to put at the end. But if not, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye. Look, that's 32 drawers with only one piece in them that he's picked so far. Oh my goodness. I've actually ran into a problem where I've had 2 lots that are missing already. I'm up to drawer 4172, and I got a nougat tile and a red axle. I think I moved them and forgot to update the drawer. Empty drawers before JagsMartin. JagsMartin all by himself. And I'm not done yet. So this has definitely been the funniest order and the most unique order, and it'd be virtually impossible for somebody to have an order like this because these are my criteria. No minifigures, no more than one of an item, most lots. So 153 items, all different. No duplicates of anything. And actually, there's only 151 here right now. I got to go figure out where the axle. I'm missing a red axle and a nougat 1x4 tile. There's a sticker sheet in there. So there's only 151 items right here. I'll worry about that later. But anyway, thanks for watching. This was extended bonus coverage over Pablo with the most strangest order ever. Thank you, Jags. I know he did it out of the kindness of his heart. I never realized I had this many one-lot drawers in my store still. So thank you. Psych! I'm back again. Joshua, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to include 10 random pieces that were not pieces that were in your order. You're getting a special hashtag BBI breakable 4x6 tile and a rare Tsar plate. Look at the plate real closely when you get it. It's not a Lego piece, by the way. But yeah, I'm going to give you 10 extra pieces.